Going viral about this. I've been trying really hard on Facebook to get money for what's wrong, like see how white I am and my teeth are all rotted. It's because I've been desperately trying to eat cabbage because I got two bleeding stomach ulcers, and in about 20 years not one doctor has treated me, not once, for amoxicillin. I went to the hospital and I was told to go home and die, and it's only 1 day surgery. So I've been spending most of my life in that much pain. I can't sleep, and sometimes I don't get to sleep till 5 in the morning and getting cabbage and just cabbage, googling how to heal myself. I just got Silver and pills for $40, and I'm in a lot of pain. And just then, I nearly fainted in the bathroom. That bad, I was like shaking really bad. So the blood's that bad that I'd say that I'm starting to pass out. Yeah, and stuff like that, and it's real painful. Like, yeah, it's really, really painful. And I went to the hospital once before, and they refused to treat me while I was vomiting and fainting, and then they kicked me out at 3 a.m. in the morning. And then I went there not long ago with a broken foot, and they wouldn't operate on me then. So I really desperately need stomach surgery because it's that bad that I can't feel the bottom half of my stomach. And I went to one doctor and he said it wasn't urgent, and the JHH have refused to treat me. It's only in a month's time to see one doctor, and then one of the doctors at Edgeworth, he turned around and refused to give me amoxicillin too for bleeding stomach ulcers, and I've seen that many doctors. And then I had someone examine my stomach at Charlestown, and the ultrasound guy, and he goes, "Fuck me, dude, you should be dead," and bolts out surgery. Tells the doctors, and they didn't even call an ambulance. And yeah, he was like really freaked out. So I said, "What's wrong?" And he goes, "Oh fuck, man." And he was screaming all the way to the doctors, and they didn't call an ambulance. They just sat there staring at me. And then the next time I saw the doctor at Newcastle Woolworths, he just stared at me and he's like, because I'm still alive, but I'm in a lot of pain and I have blood coming out of me most of the times, and stuff like that, and I will die. It's a medical emergency, yeah, and it's just getting worse. And I've tried everything. Tried eating meat, didn't do anything. Tried going vegan, didn't do anything. Tried eating onions, garlic, everything. Downloaded that much stuff like that, and then did kefir, and then yeah, and everything, and it's just getting worse. And then I just got Silver, and nothing's doing, and my stomach is that painful. It feels like someone's punched me with a cricket bat in the gut, and I'm willing to give. It's a $350,000 lawsuit. The reason why too is I'm single, and all the females around here that are single are dead. There's no one to sue when you die, so they're like, we don't have to treat it until you die. Because one of the doctors, Dr. Chen, and my mum's proof, sat there and said I was a waste of time, refused to operate on me for bleeding stomach ulcers, and I was begging him. And then he put up there, refused to treat her. So if anyone will sue for me for that, I am a good person.com. You can sue for me when I'm dead. And it's 300 and something thousand bucks for one. Then I've got a tumour in my stomach. They won't operate on that. I've had a tumour in my back for about 20 years, and they haven't operated on that neither. Refused to. And then one in my arm, like they won't even see me, like. And then yeah, so it's really, really serious. That's why I'm really tired. I'm like tired 24/7, and it doesn't matter how much I sleep. It's not enough sleep. Yeah, so I just eat cabbage, and I've been trying to do bicarb to get rid of the bacteria infection, and yeah, and nothing's working. So that's one lawsuit, nearly $400,000. And there's another, and then there's another. Yeah, and yeah, and if anyone is willing to sue for me, I'll give you my phone number and stuff like that, and you can organise, because I think more than likely I will die because they refused to operate or give me one drug in 20 years. Yeah, and stuff like that. And one of the other neighbours said that they did that to him too, and I'm really scared because nearly all the people around here are dead, like stuff like that. So I will probably die because I'm serious. It's that bad. The gash in my stomach that it hits my foot. Yeah. Oh, and then I got a broken ankle and a broken foot, and they put me straight in the hospital and out. They refused to operate on that. Yeah, and I got a tumour in my stomach, one in my back, and one in my back that they didn't even bother telling me about. And I've got at emmagoodperson.com. It's the big mass, and that probably be about $200,000 lawsuit. I know it's a lot. But I got no one to sue for me when I die, and my name's Jozy-ann, and if I die, someone please sue for me, because I want justice, because they won't operate on me. It's been 20 years, they won't, and I'll bleed to death, and I only fainted just in the bathroom twice, and yeah, and I can't keep on eating cabbage, assuming that I'm going to get better, and I'm serious. Every hospital I've been through, guys had told me to go home and die, and I had to walk all the way back. JHH refuses to even see me, won't do anything at all, and every doctor I've seen, so that's a lot of doctors and a lot of medical people that refuse to treat me, so that's a big lawsuit. So, yeah, so if someone could sue for me, please, yeah, and help GoFundMe, because I'm in a lot of pain. Yeah, and what really annoys me is two of my friends are really religious, and one of the women at church, she was really rich, and she would have given me money, and one of the church people, she won't give me a phone number, and then another one, she found a doctor that helped her out, and she doesn't have stomach problems now, and she won't tell me anything neither, because they think that because they're really, really religious, they read the Bible, that they're going to go straight to heaven. She told me it doesn't matter what she does, she'll still go to heaven. But some guy said that if someone dies through someone else's actions, you go to hell. So if you're religious, doesn't matter how much you worship him, if you know someone needs help or they'll die, you go to hell. And that's what he said, that Jesus showed him all these church people in hell because she died and they were begging the church for money. So I don't know, she'll probably go to, if it's true, doesn't matter how many times she's read the Bible, she'll go to hell. And as far as I'm concerned, it's murder when you don't help someone out when they need money. So it's just as bad as, it's actually worse when you're a churchgoer. When you're a churchgoer and you refuse to help someone, you know right from wrong, like everyone does from the age of 2, but when you go to church, that's even worse. So hopefully the doctors will go to hell, tell me to go home and die, and Dr. Chan give this to me, and then the other doctors, I've got to look up my medical records, like pains out there that I just can't think properly, and that's why I look like shit. So don't think that nearly everyone who walks around looking like shit is because they don't take care of themselves. Maybe they've got bleeding stomach ulcers and really bad stuff wrong, and the doctors just refuse to operate because we're single, and there's 3 people in this street that are dead. One had a hole in her head. True, she's dead. Single. One across the road, stomach problems, she's dead. And then it goes on and on and on. And I met someone that went there with his stomach hanging out. And he went to Sydney and he had to stay for 3 months in there before they operated. And it's a rich person or someone that is private gets operated on that second. And they refuse to operate on me. And I'm bleeding really bad, really, really bad, and they won't even look at me. They just walk away and won't treat me. Yeah, and yeah, so that's my foot lawsuit. Then I injured myself at the shop. That's another lawsuit. And then stomach, and then a tumor on my back, and then one in my arm, and a tumor in my stomach. And I believe I will die because the healthcare system is so heartless. And they're like, oh, well, she's single, so I desperately need someone that will sue when I'm dead. Really seriously, you can have everything. I don't really give a shit. But I just want justice done, and I want the doctors accountable for killing me.